Solve the inequality 7x squared plus 8 is less than or equal to 260. Right, so writing down the inequality. Now, this is a quadratic inequality because we've got an x squared term. So to solve a quadratic inequality, you must set this to 0. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 260 from both sides. If we do that, we're going to get 7x squared. 8 minus 260 gives me minus 252, less than or equal to 0. Then what we've got to do is try to factorise. Just so happens 7 goes into it, so the 7 will come out, so we're going to get 7x squared minus 36 is less than or equal to 0. Now you might recognise this as a squared minus b squared, and you need to know that a squared minus b squared is the difference of two squares. It can be factorised to a plus b, a minus b, a being x and b being 6. Note 6 squared is 36. Okay, this is worth learning. So factorising, we've got 7x plus 6, x minus 6 is less than or equal to 0. So therefore we're going to try to sketch the curve 7x plus 6, x minus 6, or 7x squared minus 252. So sketching, so to put the x-axis equal to x-axis, we need to put y equal to 0. So we need to put this equal to 0. So I'm just going to put the factorised version equal to 0. So 7x plus 6, x minus 6 is equal to 0. Obviously the 7 can't be equal to 0. That means either x plus 6 is equal to 0 and x is minus 6, or x minus 6 is equal to 0, which gives x is 6. For the y-axis, x is equal to 0. So if we go back to this one here, 7 times 0 squared minus 252 is going to give minus 252. So draw yourself a set of axes, draw them with a ruler, label the axes x and y. We're going to mark on x is minus 6 and x is 6, so minus 6 and 6. This just has to look reasonably okay. We're going to put minus 252 down here. The scale doesn't have to be exact because this is just a sketch. Now we know as we've got a plus x squared that the curve will be a happy face. So the curve will look something like that, and we should label it 7x squared minus 152. Right, we go back to the inequality. We want to know where it's less than or equal to 0, i.e. where it's negative. The curve is negative, i.e. below the x-axis, here between minus 6 and 6. Some people find it helpful to shade out the bit that you don't want. And therefore, this bit is the bit that we want, so it's going to be between minus 6 and 6. And therefore, the solution will be x is greater or equal to 6, but or less than or equal, minus 6. X is greater or equal to minus 6, or less than or equal to 6. This has been a video to show you how to solve a quadratic inequality by using a sketch. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.